Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. This is your match review for Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1 in the Premier League. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Go and follow us on our Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They're all there in the description, and make sure you share this video out and make sure you share our socials out as well. It really does help us out. And don't forget, we are going to be live at 8 o'clock tonight for our Chelsea trivia quiz on TikTok. Make sure you get over there and we'll give you some questions to answer. Get involved. We'd love to have you with us. So Chelsea drew 1-1 with Nottingham Forest. An intense, tense game, and we're going to get into the main points in a second, but go through the team you used to start off with, and we'll give you our thoughts on what the teams were. So Sanchez in goal, a back four of Cucurella, Colwill, Fofana and Gusto, a midfield two of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez on the left, Jadon Sancho on the right, Madueke in the middle, Palmer, and up top Nicholas Jackson. The team for Forest was Sells in goal, a back four of Aina, Milenkovic, Murillo and Moreno as a back four, Yates and Ward-Prowse in the middle, Hudson-Odoi on the right, Anderson on the left, Gibbs-White as the number 10 position, and Wood as the striker. Dad, when we looked at this team on the live stream, and you can go back and check, guys, we were quite positive about this team. The only thing we missed out in the preview was Madueke on the right, and we thought Nkunku was going to start in the number 10 role. Talk me through your thoughts, Dad, within that first half. I mean, there was a good standard of play, but the finishing just wasn't quite up to scratch, was it?
No, it was a very intense game from the opening whistle. For the first 15-20 minutes, it was neck and neck. But we did have the overall possession in the beginning. But then towards the mid part of the first half, where the goal was awarded to Nottingham Forest, we did lose our tempo a bit. But coming back into the second half, again, a lot of mistakes, not enough passing, in the beginning or the opening part of the second half. There were a lot of players on that pitch, two in particular who weren't, up to par and basically were sort of making a lot of flaws. But then we come into the mid part of the second half. From there, I think, we started to progress again back into the game. As soon as the substitutes were made, the game then really took effect. But, all credit to Nottingham Forest. Their defence was red hot. So we had 2 or 3 chances there, and basically from a number of corners, I think, we had double figures in corners. And
if we look at the stats, I can bring it up for you here. I think we had like 9 corners. 9 corners.
Well, the last time I looked, we had 6 corners. They had 1. But we should have won that game.
Yeah,
we should have.
I mean, based on the stats that we've got up by here, I mean, we had 67% of the possession all the way through the game, which was great. It's good to have the ball, but you've got to use it. We had 22 shots and they had 16, but they had 9 on target and we only had 8. And that, for me, springs to mind of some of our players still quite can't finish their dinner. The goal from Madueke, though, was taken lovely. That was a beautiful goal. And we had other opportunities to get the game won in the second half, and Nkunku with an unlucky header in the 98th minute. It was 13 minutes of added time, which was incredible. But personally, the way I see it is Nottingham Forest, as I said, they were going to play Brexit football, and they did. They sat back and they let us come at them, and we couldn't break it down properly. There's a lot to be said about this team. It's still progressing. It's still a lot of work to do. within this squad. But Maresca's done a fine job so far. Undefeated in 6 games now. 5 wins, 1 draw. That's incredible stuff comparing it to last season when you look at the statistics, Dad.
And I think the man of the match should have been the goalkeeper.
Robert Sanchez. Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant with his feet today. Brilliant with his hands. He knew what he was doing. He knew what was expected of him. Few defensive errors did cost us a win. But at the end of the day, all we can do is learn from this, and we can only go forward. We have to take it forward as an experience, because today that was an intense game.
Mm-hmm.
It was end to end. I tell you what, though, Nottingham Forest, give it to them. They played well. They defended. They really dug in. Dad, I mean, that red card for James Ward-Prowse, we have to highlight that because that's quite hilarious of how that ended up happening. Yeah. I mean, he knew Jackson was going to get away, and Jackson would have probably scored that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he fell onto the ball and he grabbed it with his hands. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Instant red card.
But, Dad, when you look at standout players apart from Robert Sanchez, Madueke had to be one, but we also have to look at his selfishness as well. There was a few moments in that game where he was a bit selfish and took on too much.
You know, a number of opportunities where he could have passed, into the box, and that could have been a goal waiting, to be scored. But he's got to get past himself on that, unless he knows, I wouldn't say 100%, but
90%.
He has a 90% chance of scoring. Then share the ball, because as I said, there's no high-end team. Use your men, to the team's advantage. So
I mean, there's only one player I could say that could keep the ball if he's got a chance and he's going to be selfish and he's going to run with it. There's only one person I give that to, and that's Palmer, because as I say, he's the only one 90% of the time who gets through on goal, knows he's going to score.
I was very surprised today that he didn't score.
He was very quiet. Credit to Nottingham Forest for keeping him quiet. But
you can't expect it every game, so
no, you can't expect him to score 4 every game. I mean,
who knows? This might be their hardest game of the season.
We've got Liverpool next after the international break. So obviously the international break.
We've got a few.
Kukurea will miss the Liverpool game. Fofana will miss the Liverpool game. 2 players that I really want to point out today that weren't good enough: Nicholas Jackson and Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah,
they were terrible today. It was a waste of time. Sancho looked good today though.
Yeah.
Dad, sum up your thoughts though on the way we have been playing over the last 6 games. And summarise your thoughts on Enzo Maresca as a manager and how we started the season.
Yeah, I think he's got the team working more than relatively well. I think they've changed their overall pattern of play. I think we are more fired up under Maresca to get out there and fight, even when things are looking bad. We're a goal down. We're sort of gritting our teeth and moving forward. So there's a lot of positives that come with Maresca, and they're showing in each game.
Do you mean Maresca?
Maresca. They're showing.
Same old different jockey.
Yeah, it's the age. You start to miss names and that, but we are, like I say, playing better. The tempo is better. Everything's there, So today, was a bit of a flop for us. We should have beaten Nottingham Forest, but Forest came along. There was times there where they parked the bus, and we just couldn't sort of penetrate their defence. So credit to them. But like I say, a draw is better than a loss. Let's go forward, take it with us, and learn.
Yeah, exactly. Let's put it down to a learning experience and hope that we can continue to grow as a team, because it's important that we don't dwell on this now. That we actually take it forward with us as an experience and go and continue to try and find results. Liverpool after the international break, big game. There's a couple of other games coming up after that as well that are going to be big. Let me just get some information on those now. If we look at our next fixtures, we have Liverpool next, then we have Panathinaikos in the Europa Conference League. Then we have Newcastle, a double up against Newcastle, one in the Premier League and one in the Carabao Cup. And then we get into the run of November, which includes Man United and Arsenal in November as well. So, plenty of games to come, plenty of big games to come. These will be big tests for us, guys. But let us know your thoughts on today's game. We'd love to hear from you guys on your opinions. Let us know who your man of the match was. We'd love to hear from you guys on that. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified of when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Go and follow us on all our socials: TikTok, X, Instagram, Twitch and Facebook. All links will be in the description. And guys, we will see you at 8 o'clock tonight for our Chelsea trivia quiz on TikTok at 8 o'clock. So guys, see you then. Take care. Bye. So guys, we hope you all enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment on the video, and if you haven't watched it, go and watch our last video. It's there, it's linked into the channel. Take care, guys.
Take care.